My name is Lizzie, and this is Lizzie's Literary Life, and today we are doing my February Jigsaw TBR. So, Jigsaw TBR is back. It is the 1 year anniversary of Jigsaw TBR, actually, because I started in February of last year. This is the game that I play with a jigsaw puzzle that picks my TBR for the month. How does it work? Real quick. I have this board. It's got prompts on it. There's more prompts. So there will be 16 prompts on the board. On the board, I do a puzzle. Today we will be doing the last one in this pack that I haven't done, which is Cinderella. And I do the puzzle for a length of time that is determined by the roll of a die. And I don't have a die with me, so I'm going to do one on my computer. But I roll a d6, and I'm going to do that number times 10 plus 20 is how long I have to do my puzzle. And at the end, any prompts that are not covered by puzzle pieces, I have to fill with books. That's how this works. Last month, I did not do Jigsaw TBR because I was reading all my friends' favorites. I have most of them done. It's only the 25th, so I have some time. I'm definitely going to be rolling one over, and that is Daughters of Sparta by Claire Hayward. So I'm definitely rolling that over. I might end up rolling another one over as well, but we will see. Depends how much I get finished. But yeah, I'm doing 2 readathons in February, though I think my TBRs are going to be, for those, are going to be in a separate video. I'm doing this TBR first, and then I'm going to fit the books that I get into those TBRs prompts, those are the Heartstopper readathon hosted by Just Martine and the Sims readathon round 2 hosted by Ashley's Reads. So, I feel like that's all I have to say. I feel like I sped through this. Let's roll my die and see how long I'm gonna have for my puzzle. I am really busy right now and going into February, March, April, May, June. I'm really busy, but I do have a week off in February for February break. So that's nice. So I'm going to have a whole week off, but otherwise those other 3 weeks of February are going to be packed. So we'll see. Let's roll our die. 4. I feel like that's what I got last time. It's a 4. So that means I have an hour. It's not very much. I should have done times 10 plus 30. I wasn't thinking. I'm going to change it. I'm going to do times 10 plus 30 because I'm busy, and that's what I was initially intending to do, and then I just told you a different thing before. Anyway, it's not, I feel like that's cheating. It's my game. I can do what I want. We're doing times 10 plus 30, which is what I did in the busier months in the fall, and this is a pretty busy month. So we're actually going to do 70 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes with this Cinderella puzzle. So let's get into it. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's all. I feel like I did really well with this puzzle for an hour and 10 minutes. I wasn't sure. This one, I'm gonna say maybe I should do that one too. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do 5. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. First prompt. I guess this one did not want to be chosen. Libby holds. That's convenient, except I don't know if I have any coming up, but we'll see. So This Libby hold prompt is supposed to be like, because it's supposed to be like I go and I look and see what holds I have on Libby coming in the next 4 weeks and pick one of those. And usually I have a ton of, like, at least several Libby holds coming in, and I'm like always trying to fit those books on the TBR because like those are going to be coming in, so I'm going to have to read them anyway. And like, so it's like kind of a freebie to get one of those books on. This month, very rarely, I don't have any Libby holds coming in the next 4 weeks. I have a couple that are 5 or 6 weeks out, but I didn't want to like risk it. So I decided that this was just going to be a freebie. Pick anything that I can get on Libby with a, available soon or 2-week hold or whatever. And I chose Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell because I've been really wanting to read this. This is it's a retelling of Shakespeare's life and his wife and his kids, and how he had a son named Hamnet who died at age like 4 or 6 or something, and it's about how that shaped their lives. I don't know. I've heard it's really good. I've been really excited to read it. Oh, Clementine's joined us. LGBTQ+. For LGBTQ+, I'm going with A Lady for a Duke by Alexis Hall, which a bunch of my friends have read recently and really enjoyed, and I saw on Libby. Actually, before filming this video, I saw a few days ago, it was like on a skip the line thing, and so I got it because I knew that like that was going to be something exciting, so, and it fit for this prompt perfectly, so I'm really excited to read that. It's a like historical romance with I think it's a trans woman and is it a trans woman and a cis woman or I don't know. I know that there's a trans woman involved, and it's a historical romance and it's queer, and I don't know if they're lesbians or not, but definitely hits the LGBTQ+. I don't know much else about it except that like it's a historical romance and it sounds really fun and I've heard it's really good. Blue cover. For blue cover, I went through my Storygraph Want to Read and just scrolled until I found something blue that I could get my hands on that seemed good, and I went for You Exist Too Much by Zaina Arafat. I've read the synopsis now, I can't remember. It is about a queer woman who, I can't remember where she's from, but she's Muslim, and she's like dealing with that intersection of identities, I think, and like her relationship with her family and her partner, and yeah, there's like stuff going on. It's a literary contemporary. Booktuber TBR. For Booktuber TBR, I went and I looked at a couple TBR videos that had been posted recently that I hadn't watched already, and I was just looking for a book that stood out to me that I had been wanting to read and that I could get my hands on Libby. And I ended up picking a book from Steph Loves his TBR, which will be linked in the description. And I picked A Dowry of Blood by S.T. Gibson. And this is a Dracula story, like Dracula's Wives retelling, I think, but everyone was raving about it a little bit ago because it's short and it's like gothic and it's like fun. I don't know. So I'm excited to read that. And classic. Okay. And lastly, for classic, I need to actually grab it. So for Christmas, me and some of my booktube friends did a Secret Santa, and my Secret Santa, who was Kayla from Kayla Ray Reads, she'll be linked in the description, adore her, she got me this adorable edition of Anne of Green Gables. It's got like gold sprayed edges, it has beautiful illustrations. Let me see if I can find one. For example, the iconic moment. I'm not going to explain, but that's an iconic moment. If you haven't read the book, you should. So I have read this before. I've read most of the series. This may start a series reread for me, actually. I may continue the series because I know I've read up to book like 5 or 6, but I didn't ever get all the way. So anyway, I'm going to be rereading Anne of Green Gables For my classic prompt, I adore Anne of Green Gables. I adore this series, and I'm so excited to have this beautiful, adorable edition. So thanks, Kayla. And those, plus Daughters of Sparta by Claire Haywood, which is my rollover from January, are the 5 books on my TBR for February. It is a total of 2,151 pages, which comes out to 76.8 pages per day, which is doable, I think, except that like my schedule is insane right now to the point that this video took me like 4 days to film because I just didn't have the time. So, or I guess the energy, because I have been reading, but we'll see. I do have a week off in February, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, so some reading will get done then. You know, whatever happens, happens. So like, comment, and subscribe. I'm excited that JIGSAW TBR is back. And this was very fun, even though it took me 4 days. I'm going to finish the puzzle today so that I can clean it up. And yeah, comment down below if you've read any of these books, or if you're excited to, or if you want to read any of these books with me, because I'm always open for a buddy read. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.